So it's Tuesday, and we're going to Austria today. We're gonna be there for like 2 weeks. My sister Hannah's gonna be coming next week, hanging out with Christiana's parents, and all of that. I am gonna be packing this camera, and I'm actually not sure. This is actually our first time flying together as a family since we moved. So I'm gonna put this one actually in the bag, like in the checked bag, or my other carry-on, because everything's kind of heavy. I'm actually considering just like cutting to where we're in Vienna, just like really quick, so it's not like this travel montage that everyone's seen before. Quick montage of the travel trip. Haha. Boom. And just like that, we are here in Austria. We are at Christiana's parents' house. We're here for a couple of weeks. We're visiting, we're hanging out, we're working. We're gonna do a little bit of traveling? Sure, we'll travel a little bit. And so it's great. And oh, my baby's crying.
Look at how beautiful it is today. So green.
Yeah, so we're just hanging out. It's really nice. Gonna do some work in a little bit, but mostly. You bonks? You're ridiculous. So welcome to Vienna.
Hi.
Well, happy what's today? Thursday? It is Thursday. I want some chips. We woke up a little bit late last night. Rylan had kind of a hard night last night, huh? Yeah. We had thought pairing being away from home. It sounds so silly now that I say it, but we had thought like being outside of an environment and having there already be change, that maybe we could start the process of trying to phase out Rylan from using Trishy at night. But she's not ready. We're not there, and I think having the lack of familiarity. What is that? That's a terrible sound. A bird or a demon. So we're gonna wait to start any kind of process until we're in some place where that is familiar, that it's not like everything has changed, everything is different, and also you took away the comfort of my life. But that was kind of an interesting night. There's some tears from all parties. I need to get a SIM card for my phone, and we need to get some other things just for our time here. Rylan needs sunglasses because she's been complaining about how bright it is, and she lost her other ones. Classic. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do today. Right now we're just kind of like hanging out here while Christiana works. The girls and I are hanging out outside on the grass because it's so nice and warm outside. I want to dedicate this entire video to my wife, Christiana, because this Sunday is our 5-year wedding anniversary. Did you know Mommy and I have been married for 5 years?
Uh-huh.
Is that how old you are?
Uh-huh.
Sure isn't. Hi, Ducky. So I want to tell the story about us. If you don't like sappy stuff, but bummer. So we are inside the shopping mall. It's called Donau Centrum, I think. We're just picking up some stuff for our time here. Just got a SIM card, which is great. How you doing, Rye? Did you get a little necklace? Whoa! Is that a locket?
There you go.
We put Christiana on a train going into the city. She's gonna meet up with her friend Christina. And then Mom and Rylan and Melody and myself heading back to the house. We're gonna like watch a movie, just hang out. We got a few incidents at the mall because of this one. She was being fairly obstinate at a certain point. The joys of being a parent to a 3-year-old. It's a new song I just made up. It's pretty terrible. Well, I am out and about. Today's what, Saturday? I'm doing a little solo trip into the city of Vienna. You know, have a little bit of a day for myself, and we've got some jam-packed things coming up over the next couple of weeks, so having a bit of time to myself is going to be great. And I want to take this opportunity to tell the story of myself and Christiana. So, we met in 2008. Christiana was going to a school in Santa Barbara, California, and I was going to a school in Los Angeles, California. So Christiana grew up here in Vienna, which actually kind of makes this video kind of cool that I'm talking about our story in her home city. She grew up here in Vienna, had a friend named Cory, and Cory went to the same school that I did in Los Angeles, and we met, we became friends, and so she introduced Christiana and I together in 2008, in October 12th, 2008, 7:58 p.m. is when I saw Christiana for the first time, and I was like, she's cute. So we met in October, and in January, on January 18th, 16th? Yeah, so it's January 16th. January 16th, asked her to be my girlfriend. I'd never had a girlfriend before. She had never had a boyfriend before, so this was all very, very new to both of us. So we basically did our entire relationship long distance. She was living in Santa Barbara, and at the end of spring 2009, at the end of the semester, I moved back up to the Central Coast so that I was living there and doing community college and all of that. And so we were always about 2 hours apart when we were dating, which seems crazy to a lot of people, but it was good. So this is Stephansplatz. This is where it seems to be like there's always a ton of people here, and this area always had a special meaning for Christiana and I because we've spent a good amount of time here. In fact, Christmas 2009, we were here on New Year's Eve, and it was insanity. People were throwing beer bottles and stuff from, higher stories and everything like that. And this is kind of where I first got to get a glimpse of who Christiana really was. She grew up in Vienna, and I'd never been here before 2009. And when I was able to come here and be in Vienna, it was kind of like the first time of really seeing a part of her heart that I hadn't known before. But we went out for a few years, and January of 2011, we finally got engaged after dating for what seemed like 358 trillion years. And then we got married on May 21st, 2012, which is right now. It's been an amazing 5 years. I mean, we've been all over the world together. Obviously, we've got 2 kids, and it's crazy that it's already been 5 years and then almost 10 years of knowing each other. So that's a little bit of our story for you. Somewhere in there, we had a couple kids, moved to Ireland, got out of debt somewhere in there, had a bunch of adventures, and I'm looking forward to a lot more. Tomorrow is our actual anniversary, so we're gonna go to there's like a spa thing, like a hot tub park thing. I don't know. It sounds awesome. Have a nice dinner, hang out in the city a little bit, and celebrate together. And what better place than in Vienna? Look at that. So in honor of our 5-year anniversary, I just found out that there are pictures involved in this whole thing. Look how young we were. Rylan, do you want to come and see pictures of when Mommy and Daddy got married? Okay, come here. Are we pretty? Yeah. Look at these. There were such fun moments, like I don't remember any of it actually. Look how beautiful they all are. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Is that me? So then this is them walking all the things, and then look at this guy. Look at him crying his face off. That was when my brother pretended that he didn't have the rings. Good one, Jesse. And then this one, everyone's laughing because there's something in your vows you said. You were like, for the things that you're going to do wrong, I already forgive you or something.
I don't remember, but that sounds like something I would say.
So good. We're old now. Look what you did.
I have wrinkles here on the side of my eyes.
You wrinkly old lady. Seems so long ago, and now look, 5 years. 5 years. What's Sunday? And that means it's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary. What?
Oh,
are you?
oh.
That's awkward. Okay, well we're just gonna walk around. Not gonna be a lot of footage today because we're hanging out because it's our anniversary. But happy watching of it. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Ooh, it's awesome.
Now you actually get
That was a freebie. We made it into the city, got us some gelato. The place that we went was like a hot water, like a natural spring fed water park kind of thing. So like all the water was super warm. It was amazing. So we're gonna hang out here in the city. We are going to go to a nice dinner and then head back. A good 5 years, and we'll have another 300.
Sure. 300.
Sure, yeah, great. Right? Anything else you want to say of words of wisdom? Or?
Ice cream's going everywhere.
Well, we're finally here at the end of our day after like 8,000 times of being like, hey.
You signed off 2 other times.
Our feet
at
hurt
least.
so bad. How are your feet? So bad. Thanks so much for watching.
We appreciate you.
Appreciate you. And we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week.
Oh, yeah.